Hello, welcome back. Oh, what freaking good timing. I like how, like, every time I'm like, yes, I'll just hit the go live button, and then by the time I get through the queue, basically, I am here. It's great. Also, it is weirdly freaking silent here. Also, we are taking on Ifrit. Ifrit. I have no idea what it looks like in this one. I'm just excited. Because apparently, and I was talking to Janai a little bit yesterday in her stream, apparently there is sometimes mounts connected to certain bosses and raids, but apparently you have to go back through, like, again, I don't know how many times, in order to get the mount. And apparently the mounts played the music, which I'm excited about, so who knows? I mean, we can try. I mean, it says less than 5 minutes, but how less than 5 minutes we talking? Interesting. Oh. Also, apparently, if I stand still long enough, she just apparently decides, hey, look at that, your shoulders to climb on, sir. Though kind of sad, though, I didn't exactly start as early as I was hoping to. Kind of got a little bit distracted. That's per freaking usual. Oh. That was freaking quick. Oh, I'm actually with other people this time. This is going to be interesting. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Okay, that's an interesting version of him. He kind of looks a little like an insect. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhood. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Ah, bloody hells. I mean, is this not the battle you wanted, huh? Bring those two as well. Oh. They're getting their freaking comeuppance. Oh, what's going on? This ain't what we agreed on. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. And no, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Again, that's an interesting design right here. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God. Oh? Does that mean they get turned into one of them? Your words are my bread. Oh, no, they just get frickin' brainwashed. Meanwhile, I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Ah, angry. Yeah, angry flamey boy. A forsooth, that frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth unclear. Thou art the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence is not to be suffered. Damn, interesting. Again, very angry. Get rid of this thing. Get out of here. That was like banner. Oh my god, bro. How fucking close are you to that room? Sir? Well, at least I'm doing my job. I'm kinda sad that I can't use my freaking third ability though, but I want the combo. Hey, sir? Back here. I'm altering whatever he's doing, is just hitting me. Ow. Where'd he go, sir? Oh my god, what the? Was that supposed to happen? What the frick? My brother. Thank you. How the frick have you even get KO last time? Okay, we're alive this time. Okay, that is what was supposed to happen. I think we just got like extremely unlucky last time though. Or the first time around. Because I think somehow we all got caught in whatever blast it was. Yeah, it's just a little bit unfortunate. Oh? Oh? Interesting. But yeah, I don't think anyone has realized what was happening as far as like the blasting areas there. That's why we all kind of freaking got knocked the fuck out. Pray forgive my lateness. I was relieved by a congregation of Amalaja's zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Like that, boy? We are done, sir. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. Huh, no less than I expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it is fair to say that their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel like I owe you an apology. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Or in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir? Okay, the other question is, what happened to the other people that got freaking brainwashed by the flames? Was that like undone after I kicked his ass? Also, hello, you're here. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Nero's here. Why is Nero here? What a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated. Even taking Uldan interference into account. Also, is this the lady in the white armor that we saw before? You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. She actually have her helmet off. Actually get to see what she looks like. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Olivia. Promise me you'll never change. Oh, no, she still has the freaking helmet on. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we have achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You've been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands. Also, her name is Olivia Sass Junius, and he'll spare him the trouble of punishing you. Well, with Alex like that, Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. I take it she likes the whoever her master is. Interesting. Player commendation is a system where you can commend a party member who left a positive impression upon you in the course of a duty. Oh. Upon conclusion of a duty, the player recommendation button will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Selecting will bring up an interface. Commendations can be accumulated over time, but receiving a certain amount you will unlock achievements that grant special rewards. It pays to be nice. Oh, and everybody else is already gone. Because they're probably just kind of skipping through everything. That's fine. Either that or they were just new characters. They're like, yeah, we played this pretty. And gone. Okay. Oh, unless I was supposed to be when I was in the arena. Ah, that might have been it. My bad. So where am I going? Tancred? Ah, there you are, Jin. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their gods, ignominious defeat, the Malaja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds. For once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. So what, then they're just kinda brainwashed towards Ifrit then? There's nothing to kinda undo it? Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still a reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Jin. Not that I ever thought of you as ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You helped a little bit. And not in the frickin' fighting department, mind you. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands. When you are good and ready, we can discuss the matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. True, and the closer, or the more of this I do, the closer I am to getting them out again. Well, not again, but just getting them out. Because where are we right now? We are in Camp Drybone. And we need to go into Horizon. Bum, bum, bum. So did I even get anything out of that? Please know that commendations cannot be given to those who were in your party at the time of duty registration. Interesting. Okay, we're like slowly but surely just accumulating a lot of freaking items here. Bum. There we go. But also, that did not even take that long to get through anyways. That was less than, what, 15 minutes? Or about 15? Not even? Sure, either way. It's also kind of interesting, though, like, at this low level, that it gives you such a freaking long time to do some of these dungeons. It's like, well, maybe, like, later dungeons would require more time. Because obviously, higher difficulty and all that. Oh my god, freaking hiccups, stop it. Hell? Why does that sound just like somebody's freaking mount running everywhere? Oh, apparently I'm talking to you, not Minfilia. Yeah, the triumphant hero returns. Tancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. She joined them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Well, I'm hoping there's more freaking voice acting again. Ooh, +2 for basically everything except for Vitality? Oh, there is not. My late arrival nearly cost Jin his life. I wasn't there when when the Amalja took him prisoner. I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Tancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Dang, it's so good to see you. Yeah, impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Tancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ilda. Similar incidents have been rife in both the Nitzalamintza and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Well, permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated form of ether. Crystals. So, basically like a solidified version of it. Very condensed, very concentrated. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can be often traced back to a primal. Interesting, which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, the primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the beings a physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. In order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected to, sorry. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a great power protects us. A greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, sorry. You may be sure it won't last long, though. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Interesting. Whether you intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included, needless to say. This information must not be made known to the public. Because I wonder if it's basically like, oh, their minds are lost and they cannot go back to who they were before? I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. I mean, in a way it makes sense, though. Makes sense, but still sucks. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? This squad would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Nice. Huh, here in the making. Wait, hold on. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I need now. Before I can actually get a mount. Minfilia is wearing a bright smile. Might have something to do with your newfound fame. Is that the thing? Remember something about Grand Company or something I can go join now? In order to get it? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Yorza. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Y'shtola that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You've achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you shall soon discover. We have guests, Jin, or rather, you have guests. Who? Oh, these lads. Beg pardons. Did mean Philia, radiant as always. Okay, down boy. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. I'm assuming all three are here for the same reason. Well, as you can see, Jin, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Yorza. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. And to this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. Huh. I find myself wondering how word of Jin's deeds spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flame should know of his triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Tedder's like, shit, nothing. Your reputation precedes you, Master Zellenbaum. It is no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder, is in need of a valiant man such as you. Join our strength Join our strength to ours, friend, and let us ensure that the peace never ends, basically. Brain is dumb. As always. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Solomon. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms, do they now? A man of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said, have a look at our hero. How often does she speak of you, friend? Does she now? As to many others in Limsa, long before the rest of Yorza took note, your name was well known to us. One to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It's only natural that we would want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. Do I actually have to choose here and now? Lady Mephilia? Very well. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, mayhaps a brief summary of the situation would help clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their representative cities in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Yorza: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You'll be charged with its defense, and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the grand companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Again. Where you goddamn freaking flirt? Very well. The Jinn hear our leader speak. They return here with a decision. We eagerly await your answer. Also interesting that they all have like different salutes. I know for a while that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join the Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Jin, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that the great power is wont to attract attention, not all but friendly. There will be those who will wish you ill. You must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you'll be one man among many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. So basically, it's more so for protection than anything. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we will continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Zions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorza as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you'll be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorza is changing, Jin, and you have the power to help shape it anew. No one can say what the morrow will bring, but as long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we can achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tadaru. She will praise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Interesting. Okay, keep it out of here, because I remember it also said something about having to attend the remembrances and then ignite it. Believe so, anyways. Although I'll have to kind of see. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Jin. I might have sang your praises a little too loudly. And often. To a few too many people. Ahem. And next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place, aye? If all goes to plan, Gridanian's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the three services. The elder Seatsier, Kanesena, will deliver her address to at Miketo's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Kukridai your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ulda, where Flame General Rabban Aldin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, it's rumored there will be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Minsa, where the Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlib Bosfuin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Zenithal, and he will meet you. Got all that? Okay, so basically we were going to Gridania, then we're going to Ulda, and then we're going to where I started last. Also, can I help you in the goddamn freaking chicken there, sir? Get out of here. Well, off you go, and I hope you find the remembrance references suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order. Though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. So basically, it's like, yeah, you can go in the order I gave you, but you can also go just wherever the frick you want, basically. It's like, fair, that's fine. Okay, to Elder, and I know I could probably just kind of. This gives me time to do freaking research, though. Interesting. Okay, so there's not a crazy amount of freaking difference then. Just some. Huh. Kind of peruse in the different like armor sets. Interesting. In other words, there's not really a huge difference between them anyways. So the differences are lower location and dress material. Interesting. I thought it would be kind of a little bit different than that then. As far as differences go. Hoo-hoo-hum. Interesting. Just kind of looking through the different things here. See if there's anything that's kind of different. But yeah, just from what I can tell, it's kind of like some like the same stuff, honestly. Just the armor and kind of branding stuff is a little bit different. Huh. Okay. But yeah, nothing really seems to be different. Huh. The priest. Huh. Because so far kind of just leaning towards the flames. They seem the most interesting in ways. Alright, I need to move it on then. Again, stop it. Okay, because I believe I need to be going all the way to the top. That is the wrong way. This is the right way, sir. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimal herself!
And Roban as well.
The bigger version of my freaking minion.
Flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Interesting. These freaking twins again. Also, they got the same devices as the Scions.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, we stand on a precipice, yet we do not act.
So I accidentally skipped a freaking line there.
Whether
My bad.
trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Uldar!
Together we are one.
He's a very good speech
Your
maker.
grace.
Rauban? People of Uldar,
Look how just
I,
touch.
Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the
What's that
inferno,
voice?
for we are, by fire, reborn!
They almost literally at this point. Because then what happened with Bahamut?
Forsooth!
There's a lot of fire there.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Something like that?
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Interesting. So kind of like the signs in a way? The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, sorry. The beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you've encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with the Ifrit thus far, smothering his flame each time he has stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultan's coffers are bottomless. Well, Sultan needs, sorry. And even assuming that they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. To bring me back to the subject of Ifrit, it has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the Primal. And though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition that they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to the ranks. Huh. Not much of a talker, that one. By that one, I mean the sister. Gokslop? What the heck is Gokslop? I'm assuming that has something to do with freaking dumbass Grok. At least I assume so, anyways. Hey, then the other one was, I don't remember where the next one was, anyways, that they wanted me to go. I like how, like, she only just told me, like, what, 10 minutes ago, and I already forgot? And that's fine. Because we'll go do Gridania next, and then we'll save Nimsilimensa for last. But now the other two have the problem of trying to top his freaking speech, though. Okay, right, it was in the amphitheater? remember correctly. Okay, where's the freaking amphitheater again? That way, apparently. Also, it's rather interesting seeing some of the names people come up with. And they were kind of rather long. I wonder if that's because what other ones they wanted to use have already been taken. Okay, and then they're on the other side there. But yeah, apparently the downside of joining the adders, which is this place, is basically the layout. They said it wasn't that great as far as like trying to get around here, but I can see. But hopefully this is also a voice acted, where we just get to sit back and relax and just enjoy.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Also not surprised that the twins are here again. I kind of figured we were going to see them at the Golden.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
Also, why is this person so freaking wild? Like, yes, I'm awake.
And it was we who prepared
Relax.
the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads without
XIV.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
Follow
forest.
the elementals!
Probably since that's the reason why everybody calls them fucking hippies. But it is also very kinda a little Lord of the Rings-ish. A little bit. What do these two have to say this time? Thus we actually finally got to hear the sister speak.
Fancy meeting you again.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, but being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gardenians. Until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof and a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gardenians have no love for war. They consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you can be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, the area is yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The 12's wood were grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gardania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet, how long will that last? Centuries, I'd wager? Meanwhile, the Exiled will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gardanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Tobias Tin? And then it's back to Limsamunsa to see the last one. Okay, Then I just need to go talk to the freaking lift man. And we should be good. Also, apparently I have another... Oh, wait, hold on. How far away is that? Oh, it's not far. Hold on. I mean, he's right here. Might as well just get it done and off my freaking list I got over here. And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Be gone, foul demon. Presuming he's just a freaking hairstylist. Wow. And so I ask, how do you feel, madame? As if I'm in but a single magnificent moment, I travel beyond this void and return to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. Could it be? Yes, I must. How else to explain such power? You're the one whose coming was foretold. Uh-huh. So I'm assuming I can talk to him and change looks and whatnot if I want? You're the one I must thank for reviving my soul. Sure. The madam before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss unfathomable of travelers, you shall rise anew. Huh. Interesting. Goodbye, freaking crazy flamboyant man. Just a guy one to another. Must have it. An awful little legs taker. Nice. Can redeem for a single visit from the aesthetician. From hairstyle and color to face a new paint. Oh. Need a raised hin? Oh, I didn't even know I had this. When the heck did I get that? Okay, how the heck do you use that? I don't know, but I'll have to figure that out later. Right now, we have another freaking memorial thing to attend. Yeah, I think I need to go on here, and then I have to go talk to the other guy. This man.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Whew, ugh.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral! Admiral Mervyn!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
So why that guy sounds Scottish? Just a little bit.
Fancy meeting you again.
For the 3rd time. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Gallians also have chosen to erect a fortress right in the Limitzen's backyard. And that is not, and that is to say, not of the internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lamentsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond a question. You said it about everybody. But what you'll see with the Admiral? What's their role in all of this? Just merely to observe? Gin, this is Benfilia. Are you well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say? Ah, what a coincidence. That jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back, please. Interesting. Then you just off and run into the other place again. Actually. Oh. Apparently it's been long enough that that's already happening. Man, I mean, between the three of them, it's either going to be Immortal Flames or Maelstrom. For differing reasons. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, right? Right, just prepare. How's it freaking 10 o'clock already? Ridiculous. We're nearly 10. I mean, also soon this will be freaking me running around on a freaking chocobo. I don't know how much I'll actually have to talk to anybody there, or if it's just kind of, yeah, you can just choose whoever, and then you're just off and running to wherever the story goes next. I wonder if we'll see the twins again at the Waking Sands here at some point. Because again, they have the same devices they do. So I imagine we will. That true? No, thank you. Okay. Minfilia? Welcome back. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there be more of you? Were there more of you? But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Bum, bum, bum.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them.
I can literally remember the Warriors of Light anyways.
Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
I take it the master of the Seventh Scions was their grandpapa?
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
Huh.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Interesting. And then I can just basically choose whoever? I mean, it's not you, sir. Sorry, sir. It's between these two. And I have no idea who to choose. Because I kind of like both of those cities more than I did Gardania, at least for getting around anyways. Interesting. How's the Admiral's speech? Stop, you need not explain? That you stand before me now is answer enough. Have you resolved to join the Maelstrom? Are you resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Do I want to? Yeah, sure, why not? That's the spirit, lad. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now the choice is made. It is time to add your name to our rolls. Make your way till Maelstrom Command back in Nimsa. To is on the upper decks, in case you have forgotten. I'll send word to our personnel officer to expect you. The duties of a maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearings sure. Actually, what am I doing here? I can just go back to this normal way. Also, so handy that the cooldown starts immediately as soon as you start casting. Okay, I need to go into out here. It's literally just right next to the F castle. Handy. Also, that's what this freaking place over here is. Ooh, that's a cool outfit. Gown of the Eternal Devotion. Tyre the Adventurer, what business have you at the Maelstrom Command? How do you respond? Ah, Jin Sullenbaum. Aye, the recruitment officer sent word of your coming. It shall be my honor to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, we must be made aware of. Oh, you must be made aware of several. Duh. What is it, Private? And this had better be important. Sir, we've received a report of from a lookout in Lower Nausea, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a Highwind Skyway airship. The vessel is in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it! We have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Sullenbaum, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must be unofficial. If our man in Lower Nausea is correct, the airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Guardians do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of the occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. I'll see about you swearing in upon your return. So, no mount yet. Oh, man. No, I wanted that. Actually, if I selected her. My bad. Okay, where are we going? Up here? Interesting. Hey. But yeah, I believe after we're done with this, I should be able to get myself a tugboat finally. But I'm hoping we'll at least make a good difference as far as getting around to things quicker. I hope. Ah, there's the airship in question. This is a low-level area anyways. Level saying 24? Oh man, still think that locks me out of my other ability though. Man, it sucks. I can only use it while I'm out and about in the freaking wild so far. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Also, we are not exactly the sneakiest people around anyways. Little wonder they didn't actually freaking find us. Or even hear us. This is raised to exactly strike me as the sneaky type. Master of Command sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Because these lads are here now. Ah, BT, sir. We're of the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? Whenever lookouts reported the attack on your craft, we're here to rescue you. Yeah, you must be Solon Bum. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. Again, the sneakiest we are not. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? I'm assuming Garland was somebody originally part of the Imperial army? Or the Empire? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Ow. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. I mean, can we not just attack and rescue said poor little frickin' Lalafell? Scouting party from Castrum Occidens, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blast her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're going to hit those Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorze, they can have a knife in the gut. But they're not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. Like how that was just kind of like a slight afterthought. Oh, right. There was also that puzzle we were supposed to be rescuing. What say you, Sullenbaum? Ready to give those cuz a hiding? Okay, a freaking ass whooping. Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge! Godspeed! Ambush! Doms! Also, you are my target first and foremost, this, Once allows me to take control here. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on, bam. off. Let's keep trying to fucking move stuff, brother. Bam. Again, it sucks so much when I can't use that. Careful. My thing's not ready yet, sir. God, I wish I had a fucking ability. Wait, oh my fuck, I just fuck off. I'm not meaning to fucking open up my goddamn fucking map. Biggs. I also love how the little lava fell is big, like their biggest wedge here. It's hilarious. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. How's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can bring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Broca home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Solomon, you're free to return to the Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we're all better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform command of the part you played today. I just wanted to say sorry, you know? For calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads there, we'd be chained up in the dungeon by now. Tell me you're dead, friend. We both are. Wedge? What? Thank you. We're very grateful. Take a fine if I have to. And those goddamn citadels here. No. I can just do that. That works. Okay, back to the African again. We're hopefully can finally get my freaking hands on a mount. That lady's still freaking there. Why aren't you still here? Welcome back, Sullenbaum. I just heard the report. You need to be concerned about the engineers. They completed the return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of. After you're probably inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction... Let us start afresh, shall we? You are welcome here, Jin Zalabum. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks. It's most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you will be joining. The Crown Company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against a nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire, and solving the many problems caused by the Calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Laminsa afloat, and on whatever heading the Chief Admiral Merlin Blosfin sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you'll be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable out, and strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. That Maelstrom soldier labors till his last breath, fighting till his last drop of blood. We give her all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Salambum, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering Maelstrom's ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? You have my sword till sea swallows all. What skills I have are yours till sea swallows all, or I will follow the Admiral to the very bottom of the abyss. I mean, I don't really have a sword, not yet anyways. Eventually I will. Once I get there, also, before I forget, I also need to look up what level I need to be for the other job I want. I'll go with the last one. As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but unswerving loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said that. Jin Zalabum, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You're now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Apparently it goes all the way up to Captain, but then there's like other ranks after that, but apparently they're not obtainable for whatever reason. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa Laminsa well, till sea swallows all. Oh? It's Captain Minfilia. Can you hear me, Jen? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Zalabum. I have no doubt that you're eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a man of the storm, you're no less a scion. Pray return to the Baking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. I wonder if it's the twins again. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend you having a word with Commander Riki. Maybe worth your while. Over that way. You may now accept the quest My Little Chocobo Maelstrom by speaking with Rashat Riki. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Because I need a mount to get bloody over, because this place is huge? It's like, Goddamn. This is what I want and needs here. I want me freaking chocobo whistles here. Well, if it isn't Private Solomon, I must say, the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few miles of countryside on not by your own 2 feet. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves his own steed. I'm gonna see if we about having one issued for you. All you need to do is obtain a Storm Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to the Fragum, and she will see you saddled up as one of our trusted birds. Interesting. Quartermaster, sir. Well met. I am the quartermaster filled with Maelstrom, and it is my duty to provide those free companies who've pledged their allegiance to our grand company with the opportunity to purchase various enchantments and items which will benefit their members. I say, if you consider joining a free company, if not, might I suggest you do so. The whole new world will open. That not the person I need to be talking to? No. Okay, so neither of those are what I want and need? This is the person I need to be talking to. This lovely lady here. Can't see shit if it's like that, sir. I mean, that is better than what we got, but also, is efficient seals? How do we get more seals then? Okay. I thought it would just be nice and just give it to me right away, is basically. Because I'm assuming I have to go out and do things. Oh my god. 8, 8, 8, 8. 20. That one also, I think audio somehow was out. What the frick? Why? Weird. You're not authorized to participate in the hunt. Why not? Crap. Completing a task in the name of the Maelstrom will earn you payment in storm seals. These seals are a special type of currency that can be used to purchase company issue items. They can be also exchanged for promotions within our ranks. There are various ways to accumulate company seals, foremost among them being grand company related quests. Other methods include assisting in the resolution of a fate, completing grand company hunting objectives, or undertaking supply and provisioning missions. Company seals are also rewarded for completing company levs, which are issued by one of the company lev officers found across Eorzea. Owing to a reciprocal agreement, these levs are managed jointly by the 3 grand companies, and thus can be accepted at any location regardless of one's affiliation. The locations are as follows: the Moor Bay Docks in Lower Nausea, the Hawthorne Hut in East Shroud, and the in Camp Drybone in eastern Thanalan. Huh. Oh, I'm supposed to do. Okay, so that's for just delivering that stuff. The frick, so I can't even do any of this stuff? That sucks. Can't I even make a freaking Viking sword? Yeah, because I need that one. But it costs 200. Man. Hold on. It's kind of annoying that I just get to see the entirety of that thing while I'm just trying to fucking scroll down here. Because I'm assuming I can only... do certain things? Might be able to get malachite. That one? Then dry bone? How much does it give me? 185. Requested 10. Although I probably can only do that once. I can't just repeat. Oh, man. I mean, but I might as well go do. So why am I here anyways? I could just do the other smart thing here. Hold on. Near here? Because that is what we're concentrating on first and foremost here. That way? Hey. Because it's off to gather materials and things so I can actually finally get a freaking mount. But again, I thought it would be like nice and easy. Be like, oh yeah, here you go. Just have this for free, sir. No, I actually gotta go out and do freaking bloody work here. What the frick? I mean, it's mining and it goes towards what I need anyways. And I'm a little late for that. But my god. Yeah. Oh. Open up my freaking door, because it is getting hot in here. Hey. Hopefully we won't have too much trouble mining this stuff. Maybe a 66% chance anyways. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I need to enable that. Thank you. Which makes it so I keep trying for that one until I'm running out of integrity. Oh boy. 10? Well, I have half of what I need. So thankfully this should not take too long. Also, I get freaking XP out of this, so that also helps. Wow, okay, now that's a little bit more consistent. Although I'll be very sad that if I'm able to just do this, or not this specifically, but redo it again, just get like another 10. Well, that'd be kind of nice, because that's at least an easy way to get to what I want and need. Okay, hold on. We do have enough. Perfect. And back we go, sir. Bam, bam, and then bam. So at least now when I go down this freaking bridge, I'm actually going down the right bridge. Oh, that's a cute little chocobo from the racing game. Provisioning. That is under here. Wait, I get. Oh, I also get mining experience from this as well? Ah, so yes, I was right in that then. Ah, man. Bone harpoon? Because I have 185 now. Apparently 10,000 is like the max. Though I only need another little bit anyways. The frick, a boiled egg? Bone harpoon. Oh, apparently I can have that one. It's under the goldsmithing one. Yeah. Huh. But nothing as far as that goes then. How much do I get for this one? 8? Okay, that's not gonna be even enough in the ways. This is under... This is armor craft? Oh, there we go. I guess I can make that one at least. By crafting method, there we go. Bronze 2. Okay, and how many do I need? 3? Ah, but I also need the freaking cloth thing as well. Which I think I need cloth craft for. Fuck. Where's the cloth one again? I don't remember if cloth thing was in this city, or if that was part of one of the other ones. Culinary, Marauders, Hawkers, Fisherman's Arcanist. Crap. That might be in another city. Tanlin? Maybe, Stomaters. Guild. Ah, that'd be in Alda then. Where is my Alda here? Alda, there we go. That is what to be. Oh my god, but yeah, a lot of these crafting ones are just very intricately linked together, annoyingly enough. It's like, well, some gotta make sense, and then it's like, oh, you need this one and this one. It's like, I didn't think I would need this one for my crafting thing that I want to do here, but apparently I need it. Also, why did I run away from the big-ass giant crystal here anyways? I don't know. Okay, Ethernet, and then, yeah, we just go, please. I mean, I could also probably just kind of go on, like, the market and, grab what I need. Get up from there anyways. Okay. Then, right. Gotta talk to the freaking yield master, and then we can get our stuff. Also, they go every time, they're like, are you prepared to suffer, sir? He's like, excuse me, what the fuck do you mean? Bond. Bum. Rusty needles here. Huzzah. There we go. Okay, what did I need for my thing again? Undyed hempen cloth. Okay, I need yarn. I need moko grass. Okay, where the frick do I find moko grass? I'm assuming it'll be like outside somewhere. I'm hoping it doesn't matter which part I go to. We'll try Thanaland here, or not Thanaland, but here. Unless that's gonna be under a completely different thing again. Hold on. Would that be under botanist? Because I needed you for something else as well. Apparently that way is nearest. Well, it says mineral deposit. that gonna be like the same thing? I mean, I don't imagine so. But why are these here if I can't actually use them? The frick? When the fuck am I supposed to find stuff anyways then? This is common. Uh-huh. Wait, what? The grass can be obtained from the guild supplier? Did I not need to go all the way out here then? The frick? What the frick frack? I thought I had to go out and just gather myself. Like any other normal person. Okay, or transfer bonus from a that's version of Western Thanalan. Yeah, you'll need the class at least 11? Goddamn. Also, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, you. I mean, honestly, it didn't even take me that long to, level up mining, so I don't imagine bonus is gonna be that different, hopefully. I hope. Because I kind of wish on here it would show where some stuff is. So I don't even know what the symbol is for it. I'm assuming it's like a little wheat symbol, right? So where is Shroud Gordania? So I'm assuming kind of back towards here, maybe? Because usually it's like closest like to the city, then you start seeing those pop up. Or at least lower level ones anyways. Not seeing anything. Oh, never mind. I am seeing one over here. Yeah, there's actually a couple around here. But I don't know if those are actually a level I can pillage here. Sir? Level 5 mature tree? Okay, should be fine. I did need this for something else, but also not what I wanted here. Interesting. Is it just trees? Because again, I was kind of hoping for other stuff. Well, I guess this is what this is going to be for the next little bit here. Just wander in circles. That's what I had to do for freaking mining anyways. Which is why I try to do some of the stuff like off stream, because like, well, it's not exactly the most exciting thing to see. Okay, let's reach the land and okay, so that's the one I wanted. I don't mind just give me like prospect like right away. That is air or wind. I think that's like wind is the last one there. Oh no, that is wind apparently. Let me just look at it apparently. Water apparently is that one's Oh man. But I have to get to at least level 11 with this. Good God, man. What the heck is this? Increases the chance of obtaining items while gathering by 5%. It's not applied to items at 0%. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, for the most part, you don't really need it. It's more so like on the crafting side of things that you need more than gathering. That's apparently I got a freaking achievement. Or just freaking being a freaking goddamn lumberjack. Da-da-da-da-bum. Nothing. Well, there we go. That's what I want. Thankfully, it doesn't actually take that much XP to level up. What the heck is this one? Or did I go to the complete opposite side of where I need to be? Apparently. Okay, level 5. Around and around and around we fucking go. Oi. I mean, I do need it for other stuff, to be fair. Okay, where is, not that one. Was there not another one I had here? Ah, I had that one. Again, I wish I could just queue up a whole bunch of these, but apparently I cannot. Which is fucking dumb. Ah, man. It says 0 out of 80, but how do I queue more? Okay, nearly there. Bum. Nice. Basic touch increases quality. Yeah. Which is only really handy when you get the ability to increase durability of an item again. I mean, 2 and 2, no? I know, I need 3, never mind. Okay, back to being a botanist again. Just gonna do this. Hold on. Botanist here. And then I need... That is the way I need to be going here. If I can go to a higher level 1, I can get levels faster and then finally get to where I actually need to be going. Did I just get extra stuff just for passing by? Hell yeah. Okay, crow feather, ash branch, wind shard, ash log, or mistletoe. Give me the freaking log. So not bad for only being like less than 50% to get that. Mm-hmm. Wow, I increased that and I'm gonna absolutely fuck all. Bro. What's the freaking point of doing that then? If you're just gonna give me nothing. Freaking sadness and disappointment, sir. What if I was just better luck just doing it this way? Okay, so in other words, I got like extremely lucky then with my other ones then, somehow. Being stuck in everything. Okay, maybe it does help a little bit. Interesting. Also, those are fucking giant ass mosquitoes. Nice. I also love the fact that it just gives me the nice level of music every time I actually level up one of these things. Nice, nice. Also like how the log is like the lowest freaking chance one as well. Ooh, nice. Okay, bam, and then bam, and then... Hey, surely 52% would be better odds, yes, sir? Let's be what I do. Okay, literally freaking 50% of the ones I actually got. Yeah, okay. I should have done that again. That's fine. I still get it anyways. There's one of them. Show them, maybe? Aha! I mean, I'll be able to get more and more as soon as I get actually a few more levels here. Or a couple more levels. I went to the wrong tree. Never mind. My bad. down. Damn, what the frick? 4 for frickin' 4? And I just got frickin' sneak? Nice, because I also got sneak with the, think of it. With the mining as well. But to be fair, we should be fine anyways for most things right now. Also, if need be, I could just go back to just being a freaking marauder. And just beat the crap out of everything. Also, I just thought of something. I wonder... can I... Ooh, I can't use this. Oh, that's a different thing. I was like, what? What do you mean I can't use that? Never mind. That is something different entirely. Makes sense that I can't just use the stuff. That is not what I want. Ooh, that's level 15. Did I not have any of the other ones? Apparently, no. Okay, well, I at least have a late. Also, level 10, but all classes, but I can't use? Although I guess that's just kind of perception anyway, so maybe I can't just use it on this one. Alright, but that should also make it so, your botness has been freaking... It's not really registered so much as a, update. Should make gathering a little bit easier then. I forgot that I had that. I didn't even know if I could actually use it if I was high enough level. Look at that, 90% now. I mean, that just means there is like a 10% chance that I'll still somehow freaking not get any. Probably also be gather whatever else they got on here. Nope. Yeah, as I say, Crow Feather is probably my best bet right now. As far as actually being able to mine more. Or I guess gather more. Fuck. I keep selecting my little minion. Just love the fact that she just chills on my shoulder like while I'm still in the middle of doing stuff. Combat gathering does not matter. She's just kind of there. She's like, this is my freaking seat, sir. And I shall sit here. However I damn well please. But you know, fair. Hey. It is that time. Okay, I'll get to the next tree here. And then I'll go take meds. Bye-bye, away we go, sir. Hey, I'm big. Man, I'm just so glad when this is done, man. Having to stop, take minutes, pain in the ass. Hey, what is this harvesting? In addition to logging, botanists can use secondary tools to harvest items from patches of foliage. Oh, so they're quarrying for the other one. Have a sight in your offhand. Okay, so basically I am now high enough level I can go back. Where am I? To that? That is where we need to be going. Okay, where's the freaking botanist again? Alright, botanist. They are. Right, we were supposed to do that other thing. I forgot. Man. So I think I just need to go and get what, 10? Oh my god, 10 of these things. Bloody hell, this here. Again, it's so nice that it's just literally just outside the gates here. Hey, I mean, the fuck is that? Sir? I was still level 12 point, that's it. I need this. Man, I forgot about this freaking stuff, man. I was too concentrated on getting all the other stuff done. I was like, oh, great, I can just do this, and then done. And for this, it does not take that fucking long anyways. I mean, I know I could also just buy it as well. That'd be like the easiest way, but also it's just kind of nice and relaxing going around just gathering stuff. Where's this one? Hidden, sir. Okay, I got what I need. I'm out of here. Guess I'm also supposed to be working towards getting that anyways. Because if you keep doing these little guild ones as well, they also just give you the tools anyways. You're like, oh, I need this tool. Here, just do this quest and you can get it. Man, all this to do to get a freaking mount. But it's worth the time investment, no? Where is the what is one there? Whoa. I need to talk to you. That is the wrong one. That is also the wrong one. That is the right one. There you go. Have some freaking sap, will you? Da bum 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 ba-dum. Bronze hatch. Okay, so you give me a better thing here. Now you want freaking maple syrup, bro? Or maple sap? Sorry, not maple syrup, but close enough though. Like, bro. Okay, bam. Is it out here I need to be at? Maple sap. At least it's not far away. I thought it was gonna give me like, oh yeah, gotta go to like a level 10 tree. So what would happen if I had already gotten this app already, or would it not just count? Now I'd still actually have to go out and gather anyways. Bam. Again, at least it's nice. It's like, here, 3 trees, sir. That's all you need to do. Aye, sir. Yeah, it doesn't do really that much in the way of levels, does it? There should be... there it is. What the... is that level 12 or is that a level 50 boy walking around here? Level 50 it is. Okay, and we're gone. I wonder if those interns actually work. And if they actually had to figure out how to play, to go further on that, it looked like a guitar? Because I did remember seeing like a tweet before of somebody pretending to be a freaking smoke alarm, so there was that one. So oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. I don't even need to worry about this because it's like, yes, you're very good at what you do, sir. Very good at gathering, sir. Thank you. Usually some line along the lines of, oh, you're natural at this. Oh my god. Do we even have anything for legs? I don't think I do right now. Me and my little mismatch outfit here. Also, I think I somehow selected the person way behind them. Again, how? Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Weird little dry bubble in your throat, man. My freaking eyes water. Okay, ooh, crow feathers, you say? Wow, lucky me, I decided to grab crow feathers already, so yes, I can actually get this done ahead of time then. Even if it's completely by accident. Here, have some feathers. Yes, I know, I'm probably skipping a lot of freaking dialogue here, but I need to be getting through this. Ooh, a hat, some shoes. Bah, heck, what's Dum, bum, bum. Hey, nice. The first and foremost, I need the head upon me head here, sir. That's perception 20. Perception 20. I see blue. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Then there we go. Bum. Cause I need Moko Graves. That is actually just outside the horizon. That actually makes my life easy. Hold on. Teleport and horizon. Nice. It's getting closer to what we frickin' need. All this just so I can get more frickin' points in my own company. It's like, brother, I just want stuff. All this to get a frickin' chocobo. I will get one before the frickin' end of stream. So help me. Ooh, rare hidden. Interesting. The course of gathering disciples of the land will occasionally come across hidden items. A hidden item may also be classified as rare, meaning you can obtain only one before it disappears from the gathering window. Ooh, abilities that increase the number of items obtained during a single gathering attempt have no effect on rare items. Interesting. Did not know that's what I was going for there. Okay, off and running then. Oh. Okay, apparently I'm just getting really lucky here and getting some hidden stuff. Nice. Okay, but I also just need the freaking grass here. Okay. Because also need to look at, how much did I need again? That's not what I wanted. Surgery. Because I need an hemp dye cloth. Okay, so yeah, I should have enough. I need 2 of those. Whatever. Ba-dum. Well, might as well weave while I got frickin' here anyways. Oh, come on, really we're freaking sneeze away? Like, I'm 1 XP away from getting to the next level. That is bullshit, sir. Okay. Nice. Should probably hit the level for the next one, or level up here soon. There we go. And then like, oh, you can go take on another quest here. Also basic touch or get quality up. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm just trying to make stuff so I can just sell it and then give it to my freaking guild. Alright, it's right, my grand company. Alright, one more. Well, apparently it's going a little too fast for the game. That is fine. Armor. How many bronze rings did I need? 3? Ba-da-dum. Okay, one more. Okay, and then this. Nice. Ah, I can finally go get the frick out of here. My god, that was a lot of work just to get that. I hope that's enough to get me to 200. Because I'm at what was it, 185, right? Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-bum. Bam. And ba-bam. Bum-bum-bum. Should have left us with the correct amount. There we go. Nice. Yes. Where is this other person I'll be going to? Map? Here's the out here. Hold on. Lordy. Was that person not even on my map? Oh, that's because they're down to this area. That would make sense, because this is where the chocobo keep person is over here. Ah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Want to put issue to say? Then I need to see your storm chocobo issuance. Here you go, sir, ma'am. Finally, I have a mount. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Hell yeah. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Take it, go. Nice. And here he is. The fellow's been in high spirits the past few bells. Must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Can I give my boy a name? Oh, I can actually give a name between 2 and 20 alphabetical characters. What the frick do I want to name my chocobo? That is a great question. What the frick do I name my boy? What do you name for a chocobo? Because I'm sure there's some people out there that just kind of did something kind of a little bit memey. I need to see something. Dum. Thinking. Thinking. I want to check something else really quickly. Hold on. Not what I was hoping for. Hold on, one more thing to kind of check out here. Ah, no. Bam. Nice. I now have freaking chocobo. I'm happy now. It's what I've been trying to work towards so far in this little bit. Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or in monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your chocobo rider's license, as it is required by law. That concludes all the formalities. Thank you! Oh. Yeah, you can use a chocobo whistle to acquire the action to summon your personal chocobo. Unlike rental chocobos, there's no time limit. Ooh. So yeah, this is basically you have your own mount now. Also, chocobo armor or barding can be equipped via the companion interface situated in the character section. Yeah, hence why I saw that astronaut themed one. That I was like, what the fuck? Damn, that is cool. Also, we do have to do... that's because I have to do this. There we go. And then on here, mount a guide. Nice. I now have my own mount. Also have my own freaking brain now. I need to be going to Horizon 2, because now I need to be going off and running to back to the Rose place. Also, I can do this. Hell yeah! While in Chocobo and Choco Bag, a Chocobo icon will appear in your status effect bar. You can dismount your Chocobo at any time by right-clicking this icon or re-clicking the action. Oh, hey. Nice. Hey, Katina. Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. How is your guys' stream? What are you guys up to? So you joined at a very good time. I finally just got my mount. Took a fair amount of work. Finally got there. Can finally get back to the main story again. So how do I read? There we go. Nice. Another? Hey, pizza! Thank you for the fall, or thank you for the raid, I should say. Well, come on in. Welcome. So apparently I also get tickets for this stuff as well? Nice. But welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. I mean, I kinda needed to work. I need the frickin' mount. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you already met. That true? Please show them in. Oh? This way, says. Oh, it's these two. Frickin' Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I am... God's man, spit it out, will you? Wedge at your service. Also, it's completely hilarious that it's a freaking Lalafell boy and just this big lad. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorza. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorza. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Nice. But yeah. Welcome in. This is my boy. Can't even... Oh, there we go. I can actually do that. Perfect. My handsome lad. I'm a freaking marauder. Although eventually I'm kind of working my way to be a... what's it called? Dark Knight? After obtaining Warrior at some point as well. At least that is kind of the current goal. As I'm trying to make my way through the entirety of the main scenarios here. Because I want to try and get through all this before the new expansion comes out. Although, I have plenty of time. Comes out, what? Next year? Sometime?
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
What would that favor be?
Have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Yeah, and apparently the better of the two.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Just got done questing in Tiliol. Hope you're enjoying the storyline so far. I am. Though we are at the very, very beginning of everything here, though.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know.
Interesting that they can't summon it anymore.
It would be
why not?
unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Because they got 2 primals to worry about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda. Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you? I am grateful.
Also, I accidentally freaking skipped a line there.
Well,
That's
as
fine,
much
though.
as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
That's fine. You can stay here.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
I mean, it is their area.
To me.
Us, Ida, us!
Interesting. Hey, let's get out of here. Bum. Also, what happened to my little freaking companion? Where'd my minion go? Oh. Did my minion just spawn after I summoned my chocobo? Oh, never mind, there she is. What the frick? Why did she just randomly reappear on my shoulder? Random. Okay, back to here again. Yeah, we've been having to bounce around to all the different places a lot lately. Let's see, where am I going now? I'm going over here. Hello, sir. We know far too little of these hills to lay any worthwhile plans. Must call upon the signs once more if we are to... beg pardons? It is a bit terrible habit of mine to think out loud. But tell me, what brings you to the Eater's Nest? That would be the same thing you're worrying about this here. Hail, adventurer. Bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? No, I'm here for a different reason there, sir. Same reason these two. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest the name of the signs of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Hi, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the Dips of Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seatseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our rank. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility that we cannot ignore. Oh, better to be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. This is where the U signs come in. The souls of Little Solus remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solus, you will come across upon the Hawthorne Hut. Right, they did mention that for something else at some point. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you on how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Well, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say. Yeah, somehow I highly freaking doubt it. Okay, get me out of here. They said west, right? That is not west, that is east, sir. Dum bum dum dum. Also, apparently it is almost midnight already. What the frick? How's it almost midnight already? Where is this one? Did I even go to the right place? Oh, yes I did, right there. God, I'm blind. Bum ba dum. Okay, excuse me, I need to get out of here. And once you're sure, head due east, and you should find Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Thank you. Oh, ferryman. Ferry's out of service. What do you mean ferry's out of service? Ah, that one is out of service. The other one was not. Interesting. How far is this one? That's a good ways away. Ah, thank God we got freaking mounts now. Also, I have been told, apparently for some of the raids, you can also get a mount for them with the boss's theme song, but only with certain ones. Which I think is going to be freaking interesting once I find one I actually want to get. Let's see, where am I? I am outward in here. Right? There we go. Yeah, indeed, I am Madeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all that whimsy, they are a wary lot. Particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Yeah, no freaking kidding. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you, know more? You do well to speak with the master of this hut, Wolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Yeah. Oh, well, that's just handy. He's right next to you, sir. Even though this person is just right in front of them. This Zinhot Adori Kitty. Yeah, come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're, I beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days. It's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. As I say, you don't look that old, sir, so your brain is already that scrambled? Damn. Sucks to be him. Yeah, the hills? Yes, father's told me his stories plenty of times. But I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks. Lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Okay, that only half helps. Yes, their etiquette is different. How different? You haven't told me a thing, sir. Is it all out here? Hold on. Damn, there's this guy over here. Sorry, lady, my bad. And the sylphs? Yeah. Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing morbid faces on our mass. The next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. I mean, depends on the prank, I guess. Just kind of seems they're very whimsical so far. Yeah, whimsical, nonsensical. The quickest way to equip a woman's heart might be through her stomach. But don't even think about trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun. Or so Rolf once told me. Interesting. I mean, they did get described kind of like grains, just sentient grains, apparently. Just wee little gremlins. Not you, sir. I don't care about you, sir. I want him. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. I'm sorry, what? Why? Why dancing? Just nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. That is good to know. I'll try to remember that. You do well to remember this, and we just help you win the favor of our forest friends. Interesting. Oh, still here, eh? Ah, great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who, show up empty-handed. Turn their trust, you do well to bring along a, crap, there was my frickin' memory again. Drat, what was that again? And my wife Rose and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, my friend, but speak to Rose at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Again, what have you been doing to frickin' scramble thy brain there, sir? Also, where is she? Why the frick is she way there? Oh my boy. Okay, bam. Kid. Well, hopefully the wife's memory is not as bad as the freaking husband's memory. That was the thing over here. Hold on. At you, ma'am. Yeah, a peace offering for the sales. Or anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey. But I feared that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. How unusual are we talking here? Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? No. That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the Ochu. So I have to go fight a freaking beastie and get its roots? When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the cells seem to enjoy it to no end. Probably because it doesn't have the same effect on them, or maybe they just really like the high. There's that. I hadn't seen an Ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example? You might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Where is this? Oh, just like literally just over here. We should be fine. What's a little root gonna do to me anyways? Kill my toe? Time for me to crash, but falling before I go. Thank you. Much appreciated. Well, I hope you enjoyed your short time here. Oh, okay, that's my little Ochu thing. Hi. But finally I can use that. Nice. My god, like for the last few little missions I've been doing, there's been this stupid level sync where it's like, hey, yeah, by the way, you know that nice new combo thing you just got? Yeah, you can't use it. Because it's like, hold on, you know, above the level cap. It's like, oh my god, really? Have all the things here, rude. I'm gonna finish this up and then go to bed. Hey, hello, sir. You're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Aye, I got a fucking milk root. Milk root, but of course. Those sylphs quaff that quality stuff as quick as I do of flagon of mead. The effect is about the same as well. The anti-road, again, it's weird they use anti-road. A gift of milkroot will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now, let me wrap it up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Don't frickin' be huffing the juices they sell. What is wrong with you? Hey, and then we'll pick this up again tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm gonna try and be on a little bit earlier tomorrow. I had to think about what day it was. I'm like, what? Is it Friday? No, it's only Thursday, unfortunately. But we're getting closer to the weekend, where I can actually do a bit of a longer stream than like 3.5 hours. But no, thank you again to Paether in Kinthia? I want to say. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly, but thank you both of you for the raid. Much appreciated. And I shall just pass you off to some other lads around here. Let's see, who is on right now? Oh, Sanai's on. She's playing Project Zomboid. Wonder how long she's actually able to survive. Or if she's on a different run. Be interesting. No, go say hi, be nice, and I shall see you guys again tomorrow. Where hopefully we can make even more progress. And I'll have to also check to see how far along we are in the Realm Reborn quest right now. I think we might be kind of halfway-ish. At least from what I saw last. Hey, bye guys. See you tomorrow.